Also found that there are reasonable grounds to believe that conflict-related sexual violence, including rape and gang rape, occurred during the 7th of October attacks in at least 3 locations. And in most of these incidents, victims were first subjected to rape and then killed. And at least 2 incidents relate to the rape of women's corpses.
Have you met survivors or victims? And you said that some of the bodies were shot or maybe were subject to sexual violence and then they were killed after that. Have you seen these bodies yourself?
I did not meet with any survivors of sexual violence of the 7th of October attacks or its aftermath. We tried, but we received information that a handful of survivors were receiving very specialized trauma treatment and were too traumatized to speak.
The objective of this visit was to gather analysis and analyze, verify allegations, and yet it's not an investigative nature. Then what is the nature of this? These are not investigations?
We looked at sexual violence pretty much in a vacuum. The way an investigation would collect and analyze evidence of such violations and crimes perpetrated, we collected information, which is completely a different threshold. We did not record or preserve information, documentation, and evidence, including interviews, witness testimony, and forensic material. We did not identify those responsible with a view to ensuring that perpetrators of violations are held accountable.
Did you listen to what she just said? She actually, when she starts out, you can easily think that she actually knows what she's talking about, okay? This is the United Nations Secretary General's Special Representative on Sexual Violence in Conflicts, okay? She's the one concerned with these issues that have been coming up, that the resistance on going into, I don't want to use the H word, on going into Israel, those white parts of Israel, on the 7th of October, that they committed, according to her, that they committed rape. They raped women and girls. They even killed the women and raped them thereafter. They raped the ones who were alive, they had captured, and also killed and again also raped them. They raped their alive ones and raped the dead ones they had killed. Now, when she started out like, she's actually going to say something like she collected evidence, because her envoy took the initiative of going to Israel to carry out an investigation. They were supposed to go to Israel and carry out an investigation, but instead what they did is the information they came back with is information they could have gotten over the phone. That's why I keep telling you, stop funding these stupid organizations. The information they came back with is the information that we already know, that of course was debunked, that she could have just gotten over the phone. She did not need to spend money going there to listen to the same bullshit that is being fed to us over and over again. Now, the journalists asked very nice questions. They asked her, was there evidence of, did you manage to collect some evidence, talk to the people, the relatives of the people that were raped? Did you manage to speak to the doctors that treated these people? Did you collect some kind of evidence, because it's what took you there? And she was like, they told us that the people who were violated are getting some kind of treatment, as you can hear, maybe some kind of help. So we were unable to talk to them. They just told us, okay, it's all right. They are getting some kind of help. That means there is data. There is documentation that so-and-so was raped, so is in this kind of facility, is getting treatment. That is the normal procedure. Everybody knows that. If you're getting treatment, that means when you're in a specific certain facility or hospital, that hospital has documented why you are there. Then there is the issue of where she says that they raped the dead women. The dead women were also raped. The dead were also raped. So that means a post-mortem was actually carried out to verify the rape allegations. Where is that data? Where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? She just said they told her the same things they have been, the same crap they have been telling us, the same crap they would have told her over the phone. She had to go there and they tell it to her. You ask yourself, how much exposure of these fraud organizations that are controlled by the US and its allies, how much do they have to be exposed, for being useless? Because that is what all these people that are being called terrorists, that's what they have done. Oh, that's all they have done. Because they can't fight with them, of course, they are more powerful than them. So what they do, they are using the dictatorship code of expose. So they are exposing them. How much more do they have to expose them? Imagine, she starts with all these allegations, but with not a single shred of evidence. We all have seen these videos of the families of the children, one of the families of the girl who they were saying that she was raped. The father said no. They came here and told them what happened, but unfortunately when the news came out, they were saying my daughter was raped. I was also shocked and surprised. So this lady is telling us what the Zionist regime told her. So she's telling us what they told her to tell us, not what she went to investigate. So she reached there, she didn't do her job, she just slept in a hotel, enjoyed herself, and came back and told us what they just told her. Anybody could have told her that. She didn't need to go to Israel for that. Everybody expects that she's going there to investigate, not to come back and tell us, and actually tell us in a confident way, or in a way that says they did it when there is no evidence. That's why in the first place you're going there to collect evidence. How dumb are these people? How dumb do you have to be? How low do you have to strip? The reason as to why these people are painted as terrorists is because of these allegations. It's because of the allegations. We know that on that very day, the IOF or the IDF unalived more people than those resistance people did. We know that they invoked the Hannibal Directive. We know that they killed their own people more than those people did. You understand? So the only difference is these allegations of rape, kids being burnt, women's cutting off people's heads. Those are the only different allegations added to these people for them to be labeled as terrorists. So let's not forget that the international law, if these people, I keep telling you that if these people were Palestinians, the international law allows them to defend themselves in any kind of way against the occupier stealing their land. The fact that they built a fence a fence around them to keep them the other side. Does not imply that the land outside the fence is for the people who built the fence. That's one thing you people do not understand. So, these people just keep lying, protecting these people, while a lot of people are dying. And I'm seeing other people also pulling different kind of tricks. Dang, what's wrong with you people?